So for my media clip final project, we're going to be talking about the social, cognitive, intellectual, and academic characteristics associated with different types of exceptionalities discussed in this course, and how they apply to the principles of universal design for learning and differentiated instruction, to meet their needs and the needs of all students in the classroom. So, first, universal design for learning. These were a couple of the guidelines, but basically, kind of enhances the curriculum to make it exceptional and make learning possible for everyone. And the first exceptionality that we discussed in this course was learning disorders. And anyone with a learning disorder, they could have issues reading or, doing math or memory, maybe anxieties when they test, anything like that. So the universal design for that would be graphic organizers that would help students with learning disorders in any type of, just getting them organized. Chapter survey, organizer, course organizer, and differentiated instruction could be role playing or, of course, another graphic organizer. For communication disorders, that could be anyone who has issues speaking or maybe language issues, difficulty holding conversations maybe. For this one, a good differentiated instruction would be maybe interviewing students, having that one-on-one time so they can, they're able to discuss with the teacher and talk to them about what's going on with them as far as in the class. And also using pair and share strategies as well. Universal design for communication disorders would be using flashcards or picture cards, definitely modeling behavior, recasting, or using nonverbal cues. Or using nonverbal cues while using verbal. Emotional or behavioral disorder, the universal design for that, for someone who has issues maybe controlling their emotions or controlling their behavior, or, issues monitoring their performance. Self-monitoring would be good. Technology, cooperative learning, and negotiation, those are all good universal design. And then differentiated instruction would be think, pair, share, where the students would think on their own, pair it with another student, and then share with the class. Also journaling and interest learning as well. Students with ADHD, universal design for them, for someone who has issues paying attention or maybe social skills issues and issues regulating their emotions. It would be good for them to work in peers, work in groups, and also use of technology and media assignments. And also differentiated instruction would be group work, of course, and also games, making assignments into games as well to, keep their attention. Another one would be intellectual disability. So this would be students who have issues, maybe adaptive behavior issues, or issues adapting stuff that they learned over time, or functioning issues, memory issues. It would be good universal design for e-readers and also other technology, like what I read in the text. It also said something about iPods and Kindles and stuff like that. Also, differentiated instruction would be learning in their community environment, would also be good for their learning, and also collaboration. So for students with autism who have trouble, with communication or social issues, it would be good universal design for them to collaborate with other students and do a lot of things that help with their memory strategies. And good differentiated instruction would be rotating learning stations, so they can use different ways to find their answer for assignments, or use different senses or something like that. And also think, pair, share would be a good instruction. For students with traumatic brain injuries, a good universal design would be instructional pacing. So, taking your time and giving them a chance to retain information and provide feedback, frequent feedback, stuff like that. Differentiated instruction for this would also focus on things that would help with their memory, their organization, and for them to follow directions better. So things that would stay around those. For students with hearing loss, universal design for those would be display information instead of verbally providing information, and also manipulatives for anything where they wouldn't be able to hear it. So textured paper or braille, so they can read it with their fingers, or an interpreter. And differentiated instruction would be collaboration with other students or with the teacher, target different senses, and also goal setting. For students who are visually impaired, who have trouble seeing, that would also be verbal information instead of hearing, or instead of seeing it, you would be able to hear it. And also, again, manipulatives for those. I'm sorry, I said braille on the last one, but I meant on this one. And textured paper, everything that I just said on the last slide. And differentiated instruction would also be collaboration, ongoing instructions, and hands-on activities. And lastly, for students who are gifted and talented, you would want to expand coverage over the curriculum for that student, and cognitive taxonomies, just so they have a chance to challenge themselves and broaden their horizon, since they're already so far ahead. And you would want these students to work individually, because they are moving faster than the rest of the students, and you're going to want this student to have certain goals set for themselves, and open-ended assignments, so they can work at their own speed, since they're moving at a rapid pace. And yeah, thank you.